Goodwill brings to you the market updates for the final week of February. 7 listed companies of the Adani Group, among which Adani Transmission is one of the worst hit, have lost a cumulative market value of $125 billion. While Adani Group has strongly rejected the allegations, it has had little impact on its dwindling stocks. The development comes a day after another listed company of the conglomerate, Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, announced plans to prepay 1,000 rupees crore towards commercial papers maturing in March. It also announced that it had already paid off a debt worth 1,500 crore rupees. PC Jeweler receives loan recall notices from 4 banks. The Delhi-based jeweler, in a regulatory filing, noted that its legal proceedings with the State Bank of India, being held before the Debts Recovery Appellate Tribunal, is underway. The next hearing will be held on February 28. Electra Green Tech develops hydrogen bus in technical partnership with Reliance. The subsidiary of Mega Engineering and Infrastructures has developed a hydrogen-run bus in technical partnership with Reliance. Ashok Leyland said its domestic medium and heavy commercial vehicle volume rose to 28,221 units, up 69% over the same period last year. Puneet Goenka, chief executive of Z Entertainment Enterprises Limited, on Thursday approached the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal seeking relief against the National Company Law Tribunal's insolvency order passed on Wednesday. India's top oil and gas producer ONGC will invest over $2 billion in drilling a record 103 wells on its main gas-bearing asset in the Arabia Sea as it pivots a turnaround plan that will add 100 million tons to production, a company official said. IT company Tech Mahindra on Thursday said it has engaged group firm Comviva to expand its partnership with Vodafone Germany for the digital transformation of its sales and customer experience processes. Infosys on Thursday announced that it will expand collaboration with tech giant Microsoft to drive enterprise cloud transformation globally. The extended strategic collaboration between Infosys and Microsoft is expected to benefit enterprises by bringing them the best of Infosys Cobalt cloud offerings and Microsoft's cloud computing technologies. In Q3 financial year 23, the company's revenue from operations increased 19% year-on-year to 385 crore rupees. It stood at 362 crore rupees in September 2022 quarter. The company's net loss narrowed to 1.3 crore rupees from 14 rupees crore reported in the year-ago period. Net loss in Q2 financial year 23 stood at 11 crore rupees. For market movers we have Karma Energy Limited has moved up by 35.54% this week, with a change of 8.05 points. It has traded with a volume of 190.276 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 30.70 against the previous closing price of 22.65. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 26.95, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 10.50 points this week. Medico Intercontinental Limited has moved up by 22.58% this week. With a change of 17.50 points, it has traded with a volume of 52.68 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 95 against the previous closing price of 77.50. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 74.40, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 22.65 points this week. Karnavati Finance Limited has moved up by 27.37% this week, with a change of 4.95 points. It has traded with a volume of 1.87 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 23.15 against the previous closing price of 18.20. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 17.50, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 4.60 points this week. Danlaw Technologies India Limited has moved up by 23.08% this week, with a change of 78.95 points. It has traded with a volume of 231.47 thousand shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 420.95 against the previous closing price of 342. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 282.60, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 128.25 points this week. Next, we shall talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty expectations. The Nifty closed in the red again on February 24th, capping a week of losses as the index slipped 478 points in the biggest weekly fall since June 2022. A subdued global economy and a hawkish US Federal Reserve dented the sentiment. The index opened higher and climbed to the day's high of 17,600 in the early hours, but erased the gains in late morning deals. It ended 45 points lower at 17,466, its lowest level since October 17, 2022. It formed a bearish candle on the daily charts, making lower highs and lower lows for the sixth session in a row. On the weekly scale, too, it formed a large bearish candlestick, indicating further weakness. However, a pullback rally can't be ruled out after the significant downtrend of the last few sessions, with resistance at 17,600 to 17,700. The next support lies at 17,353, the budget day's low. The broader trading range for the Nifty is expected to be between 17,000 and 18,000, with near-term resistance at 17,600 and support at 17,400. The volatility cooled down considerably as the India VIX declined 5.9% to 14.19 level. Bank Nifty also opened higher at 40,259, and touched the day's high of 40,348 but failed to hold the gains. It ended the session 92 points down at 39,909. The banking index formed a bearish candle on the daily charts, but with higher highs and higher lows, indicating a possibility of a bounce back. For the week, the index was down more than 1,200 points and formed a long bearish candle on the weekly scale. Bank Nifty is stuck in a broad range between 39,500 and 40,500. However, the undertone remains bearish and one should keep a sell-on-rise approach. The index will witness large moves once it breaks out of the mentioned range. The momentum indicator RSI, Relative Strength Index, is trading below the level of 30, which confirms the weakness. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via a call, WhatsApp, or email. Thank you for listening the video to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe the video for the latest updates in the market.